What you need for your car?
My damn motor.
Hey.
Tired of food.
Yeah, swaps and stuff, rims big as monster trucks, wide harnesses, yeah, boy, we stock 'em up. Hit subscribe so you know you stay in the loop. Hit the bell, new videos coming soon. Yeah, swaps and stuff, rims big as monster trucks, wide harnesses, yeah, boy, we stock 'em up. Hit subscribe so you know you stay in the loop. Hit the bell, new videos coming soon.
Swaps and stuff. All right, y'all see it. We going back together. We go back in the truck. Don't know how much we gonna get of this because we've been wrestling some things, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get it in and get it going. All right, man, we got it started. I forgot to press record. Like I said, a lot of this y'all probably ain't gonna get. Get it, y'all. Get it. Like I said, we found out that this is a whistle gang in this thing. Shout out to the whistle gang. We found out that this is a 20 over, so that's plus. So she should run like a pretty dang good, man. Should run pretty good. And brand new injectors this time. Brand new injectors. So there shouldn't be no problem with this, what we dealt with before with the hydro locking.
And fuel pressure gauge.
And we got a fuel pressure gauge on the rails, so that's a plus too. It's in there, y'all. She is in there. Now we're just tightening the bell housing bolts. Converter bolts are already in. And then the rest is, and then the motor mounts are already tight. So just bell housing bolts, and then after that we're ready to start, putting the intake on, valve, injectors, spark plugs, headers, all that. I feel like, all the other stuff, man, we might just leave off for a minute. Leave the alternator off. And just try to start it. Just to hear it crank over, hear it run, let us know that it does run and we don't hear no weird noises. Because I hate to put all that on, alternator bracket, AC unit, all that, and then, still have to fight ourselves way back out of making something else happen. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a feeling that we should be able to hear it. Should be able to hear it fire up tomorrow. I don't know how late he's gonna work tonight, but we should be able to hear it fire up tomorrow. I know this video's kind of long. Hey man, this is the process of trying to get it done in several days. It's not a one-day thing, his work schedule, my work schedule, but we're making it happen. Making it happen. And in return, he is now a 5'3", 6'0", 4L or 4'8" swap guy, 6'2". I feel like he could pull one out of any vehicle now. Because if you hear, he's got hand tool ratchets. I'm a big fan of the power, battery operated stuff, and they spoil the snot out of me, man. But he's making it happen, man. Like I said, he had the motor ready to pull out an hour and a half, gone, ready to go, ready to literally pull out after taking everything off. So I feel like that's pretty good. But now we did have a little issue with the converter and then lining the motor up, as y'all seen. But it's in. It's in. We're gonna hear it run. And just like that, with the powers of YouTube, it looks like it's ready to fire up. Close, man, close. We close, couple bolts, a couple the starter, and then spark plugs. We're ready to hit it, but we're gonna turn it over without the spark plugs first, just to be sure, and then put spark plugs in and then fire it up, see what she does, man. We just want to make sure we ain't got no odd noises, got good oil pressure, and works like she's supposed to, y'all. Works like she's supposed to. My man been putting in work today, boy. Hey, look at this. AC. Man, that plays a role in letting you get stuff done. Sometimes it make you lazy, but on a day like today, it definitely comes in handy. Definitely. For the simple fact that it's hot outside. Last couple days of it though, it's supposed to just Friday is supposed to be real nasty. Well, 40. But y'all see it, man. It's came together nicely. We'll come back when we're ready to turn it over, I guess. You know, which, like I said, got the starter, a ground bolt, and manifolds, spark plugs, of course. But those are going to be, you know, we'll put them in when we ready to turn it over. We don't want no more issues with injectors, man, because that's been the thing.
Hydrolock, into rod, locked up tighter than a drum. So here we are.
Well, no, but you did have a little something happen over there before we.
Yeah, I had a little fire, but
so you know.
Turned it all down.
You know, it was getting something.
Yeah.
It was getting something, man. I mean, and like I said, I'm wanting to help. I want to see people get their projects done, man. So that's why we're here. Get this done. Want to see it fired up, see it out. You know, him out driving. It's been down for almost a year now, right?
Close, yeah.
So, you know, and does it take this long for one? When you don't have the time, man, it'll take forever. And then if you want it done a certain way, it'll take a while. So, you know, it's just a matter of how much time you have to be able to put into these to get it done. You know, and ain't nothing more heartbreaking than the time that you put into it and you go to start it and something don't go right. You know, so that's what we definitely trying to avoid this time. You know, I feel like we dotted our I's and crossed our T's, and we should be in there with the opportunity to have an engine running.
Hopefully.
We good. It's just a matter of turning wrenches either way. We'll come back, man. We'll come back. And we back at it. Red, new body style. Cool. Turn over. We know that we don't have any fuel leaks up front, so now we're going to turn it over to make sure that it does crank, so there's no fuel going to the rails because the fuel pump's out, the relay, and there's no spark plugs in it, and so we're just going to turn it over. This will be the first time we turn it over. And she turns over. Do it again. All right, she's turning over a little slow. Battery's a little sluggish, but she's turning over. And so now we're just gonna put some plugs in it and then do it. Same thing. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna put the fuel pump excuse me, relay back in, and then turn it over to verify that we don't have gobs of fuel dumping in the cylinder again, because we can't have that. No fuel leaks is a plus. So the main thing now, like I said, we're not going to put the plugs in until we verify that we don't have any issues here. But I do notice that we got these right here don't want to go down, man. I don't know what's up with that. I think that this is coming down too far. We can't get them to go. No matter how hard you push, they won't lock in. Yeah, they're not going down far enough. That one locks. That one locks. This one won't lock. And it's not broke. So it's got to be this point right here. Alright, now we got the injectors plugged in. We're going to go ahead and crank it over with the injectors in it. And make sure we ain't got a bunch of gas. Do it again. Alright. Ain't turning over very fast, but it's turning. Alright. Spark plug wires are in. We got one more to put in. You happen to have your mass airflow close? Oh, okay. And then we'll plug the mass airflow up. We think that the reason why I wasn't turning over very fast was just some ground was off. Look at this, y'all. Y'all see these little them dudes, man, flying around? Them little vampires lighting me up. Alright, mass airflow, sorta, kinda on. Oh. There's some way to plug this off or something. A couple of these things look like you can do away with. Yes. Take it off. Alright, we ready, y'all. See what she'll do. Ain't no injector plug gonna work. Let me try something. Give us some silicone to stick on it. Let the silicone set up. Possibly. Pull the injector out, try to make it fit to the end, to the plug. All right, that's it. Here we go, y'all. Y'all hear it? Now, we're gonna do it again, but I kind of want you to watch that oil pressure. Y'all hear that, y'all? I can't really tell as far as any noises because it's uncapped. Yeah. This is a beautiful moment for him because this has been going on since almost a year now.
Man, about 10 months.
Yeah, so it can be done, y'all. It can be done. It's stressful, but it can be done, man. It can be done, man. So what we're gonna do now? I guess you could button everything up, and then get your exhaust. I don't hear nothing, but it's so loud I can't hear nothing.
Right. Yeah.
So.
It sounds good.
Oh, if you'd have let it run, you'd have heard the cam. You want to start it up and let it run a second to hear the cam? You can hear it. It was about to do it just that second. Good, y'all. It's good, it's good, it's good. It's gonna burn a bunch of trash off the engine and all that right now, but put your coolant in it, all your bolts.
What's that?
He's pumped. He's pumped, man.
I
He's
should be,
pumped.
I didn't think it was ever gonna happen.
It is, man. It is there. So, again, man, this is I guess we will come back and probably visit it once it gets the exhaust put on and stuff. But I feel like that he can tackle this part of it. we'll definitely come back because I kind of want to see how she does anyway. Go from there, man. Appreciate y'all watching. Follow the build, man. The truck is now running. Of course, y'all seen it. If you haven't seen it, we had a bent rod. We had, I guess you'd call it catastrophic failure. Injector stuck wide open, caused a hydro lock. So we swapped the injector rod out and put another rod in it, and we're back together. Now it's running. So appreciate y'all watching, man. We out.